part 2 because really we were going to do part 1 with music. But now we're at part 2, and this is Canadian basics and things related to them. That didn't work. Okay, so what we're going to do, I'm going to show you, there's Canadian basics. I've seen people do fake ones. I've seen people do what I call half fake ones. I'm going to show you the difference between them, but we're not going to mess with fake stuff on here. I'm going to show you how to do the real Canadian basics and to get the proper sound on them. And then I'm also going to show you a couple more steps that use that same type of sound, okay? What we've got is there's 3 types of Canadian basics. You've got what I call fake ones. And when you do that, all you're doing is a double kick, up, touch. And then you do that on the other foot. These are fake Canadian basics. But they kind of give you that same sound, okay? The half fake ones incorporate the second double. Double, double, hop, touch. Double, double, hop, touch. Double, double, hop, touch. Okay? Again, I don't really want to teach you those because they're not wrong, but we want to focus on doing what I call real Canadian basics. And any of this stuff, when we talk about Canadian, it's not Canadian step dancing, okay, which has a whole different sound of its own. They're Canadian influenced clogging, okay? So they're using moves that are common to step dancing, but we've incorporated them with steps that we use for clogging, okay? Real Canadian basics. What you're going to do is start on the left foot, and you've got that slow double sound, so you're going to go double ball, and then you're going to double up with the right foot, and you have to hop, so you're going to go double, and then when you hop, you don't want to get lazy here. You want to make sure that you leave the floor, because the hop sound is very important to all this advanced Canadian stuff, because it's a part of the step. It's a whole sound in and of itself, so you've got hop. So together, you're going to go double ball, double hop, okay? And again, make sure you leave the floor and get a good boom on your hop. Double ball, double hop. Again, double ball, double hop. And you hear those run together just like the Canadian the Canadian runs that we did in that first part, which went like this. Right? Same thing here. You run those two together. And one, and okay? Again, double ball, double hop. And now all you have left to do is touch the ball of your right foot down and don't take weight on it because you're going to use your right foot again. It's just a touch. So you've got double ball, double hop, touch. And again, that hop is real important, that sound there. Double ball, double hop, touch. Again, double ball, double hop, touch. And you'll find in doing this advanced stuff and the Canadian basics that your calves are going to get real tired. Because again, with clogging, you're used to doing that. Double, step, double, step. Your heels are always on the ground. Your heels are off the ground for this step. That's why you see Canadian step dancers, they always have like huge calves and they're walking around like Arnold Schwarzenegger. But anyways, your left foot, Canadian basic, that's all it is. Double ball, double hop, touch. Now your right foot's free because you touched on it. You're going to go into another one. So you're going to double ball on the right. With the left foot, you're going to double hop and then touch down. So right foot, you've got double ball, double hop, touch. Okay? And your sound is 2 counts. So with the left foot, double ball, double hop, touch. Double ball, double hop, touch. And do you hear how those doubles are slow, like we talked about in the first part? Double ball, double hop, touch. Double ball, double hop, touch. And this will help you practice this step. The sound on a Canadian basic is just like a buck basic. So if you know how to do these, double ball, heel, step, double ball, heel, ball, and a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. Now listen to your Canadian basics. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. Okay? So if you're not getting that sound, you know you're off a little bit. And usually, if your sound is off, it has a lot to do with that hop and the timing of it. So it's and a 1, and up. That's real quick, up on your hop. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, and a 2. Double step, double hop, touch. Now listen. side so you can see that again, Canadian basics. Okay, so Canadian basics, that's, I mean, it's a move that you're going to find in a lot of dances too, but those double sounds are sounds that you're going to use in a lot of other types of steps like I'm about to show you, okay? So we've got our Canadian basics. I'm going to show you a move now, it's called a Canadian 8, and it uses those slow doubles. So starting with your left foot, you're going to do a double ball, and that just gets you into the step. What we're doing here, so let's forget about that, rewind. Okay, start with your left foot, you're going to step on the left, and you're going to double hop with the right, and then you're going to double hop again. So your timing on that's going to be with a step on the left, step, double, hop, and again, I mean, I can't stress that enough, that hop is crucial to your sound here. So with your left foot, step, double, hop, and your tendency on that step is going to be to go like this. Like that. You're going to want to do fast doubles, right? But you want to slow them down. Step, out, back, up, out, back, up. Okay? Think about out, back instead of getting a fast double. Step, double, hop, and just do it along with this tape, okay? And match that sound with me. Try it on the right foot. Same thing. You're going to step on the right foot. You're going to double on the left, hop. Double, hop. So with the right foot, you're going to go step, double, hop, double, hop. Right foot again. Step, double, hop. Then you switch to your left foot. Step, double, hop. Step, double, hop. How far did you make it on that? You're speeding up a little bit there, but that's your basic move. Now we've got to add some more stuff to it to make it into a step. And I call this step a Canadian 8 because it's 8 counts long. What you want to do is start with a double ball on the left and then do 2 double ups on the right. So together we've got double ball, double hop, double hop. Again. And a 1 and a 2 and they're all those slow doubles. So with your left foot. Now what you want to do here, instead of just stepping on the right foot, you want to do a toe step. Okay, and this is what I was talking about, where you should have your butt dancing down because it'll show up a lot. You want to do a toe ball, and it's real quick. It's okay. So you tap your toe, and then step on the ball of your foot. Just do that. You just want to get it back there. So all together now we've got double ball, double hop, toe ball. Okay, again. And 1 and a 2 and a 3. From there, you want to go right into your double hops on the left foot. Watch how it all fits together now. Double ball, double hop, toe ball, double hop. And one more time. And now we get that same pattern going. So with your left foot, you're going to go toe ball. Tap your toe, step on the ball of your foot. Okay? So add the toe ball on and you've got this. Double ball, double hop, toe ball, double hop, toe ball. And then we go with doubles on the right. So we've got a pattern going. Okay? I'm going to start it. Just keep going for a little bit. Double ball, double hop, toe ball, double hop, double. Okay? And again, if you're missing that hop sound, I'm going to see if I can do it without hops just to show you what it's going to sound like. Or if you hop, it's hard for me to fake it like that, but you get the idea. Without those hops, you're missing a whole sound. Ba, 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 double, hop, double. So you want to make sure you leave the floor on those hops and that the hop has a space all to itself. There's no other sound going on with your feet when you hop. Okay, and when you finish the step, you'll do a toe ball on the right, and then the second half of a Canadian basic. So just finish it with a double hop touch. Again, you're ending. Double hop touch. Don't take weight on the left foot. So watch a Canadian 8 from the top. Double ball, double hop, double hop, toe ball, double hop, double hop, toe ball, double hop, double hop, toe ball, double hop touch. It's 8 counts again on the left. And a 1, and a 2, and a 3, and a 4, and a 5, and a 6, and a 7, and a 8. And there's different ways you can end this step. Let me show you one that I like to do. Losing my breath, I'm getting old. This is what I like to do. It gets a different sound on the ending. And what you do instead of going double hop touch, I like to do a slow rock step. Okay, listen to this. Double step, double hop, toe ball, double hop, toe ball, double hop, toe step, rock, step. Listen to it a little quicker. And it just changes the tempo of the ending. Okay, here's the first one we did again. Okay, so those are Canadian 8s, and you've got the one ending with with half of a Canadian, and the other ending with a rock step. And that step's going to take you some practicing to get, but you'll notice, again, it's got that real distinct sound, and each hop has its own place. And you're going to, with all this advanced stuff, the hops are very important, especially when we get to double doubles, okay? I want to show you one more step now. This one's called a train step, and it uses Canadian doubles, okay? What you're going to do here is start with your left foot, and you're going to do double ball, double, hop, step behind, okay? Double ball, double, hop, step. Try that again. Double ball, double, hop, step. Okay? Don't let that hop throw you off. As soon as you step on your right foot, you're going into another double with the left. Double, hop, step. Then with the right foot, you do the same thing. Double, hop, step. Now you'll notice from the look of this step, it's going to look a lot like the stuff you're seeing on river dance with the Irish step dancing. And it's a real similar move because Irish step dancing has a lot of similarities with what we do with clogging and even more so with Canadian step dancing. So together we've got double step, double hop step, double hop step, double hop step. Okay, again. And one more time on the left. Double ball, double hop step, double hop step, double hop step. Okay, and rewind this tape as much as you need to get that stuff down. One more time. Okay, I just want you to get used to that move, and you can keep going with it. So you can see kind of where it gets that train name. Just like a train, okay? But you can start it up real slow and just start trying to speed it up. Get faster and faster, okay? Now let me turn this into a step that you'll probably see a lot like at competition and stuff. It's a real flashy step, and this is what I'm calling the train step. You're going to do one double behind. Okay, this is the train step on the left foot. You're going to start with a double on the left like we did before, and double hop with the right, But instead of doing one step behind, you're going to count 5 really quick steps. So you're going to go and do on the balls of your feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we've got on the left, double, ball, double, hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And they are pretty quick. So you've got and 1, and 2, and 3. Now you're going to do with the train, just do 1 double step back. Double, hop, step. And now with the right foot, you're going to do another double hop and do 5 more quick steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So all together we've got this. Double step, double hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double hop, step, double hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I know that seems kind of confusing. One more time slow. Double step, double hop, 5 runs, single step, double hop, step, double hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you're going to do 2 singles behind. Double hop, step, double hop, step. And that's the end of your train step. And you'll notice that pattern. And once you get that pattern, it's easier to do. Left foot, double step, double hop, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double hop, step, double hop, 5. 5, double hop, step, double hop, step. Let me count it for you on the left. And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8. Let me do it a little bit quicker, your train step. Okay? So again, it's important to get that move down, just to get your train moved down, so that you'll be able to pull off the train step. And one more time, train step. 5, single, single, 5, single, single, step. And that should help you with that. So we've got, this is part 2, where we covered Canadian basics. So we learned how to do Canadian basics. Okay, we learned how to do a Canadian 8, and that was this move. And then we learned how to do the train step. And the train double, and then the train step. Okay, so those are all moves we can use also. So that's part 2, your Canadian basics. All right, here we go. We're going to do all our stuff from part 2 with music, starting with your Canadian basics. How about this grooving music, huh? Canadian basics. Ready, go. And a 1 and a 2, double step, double step. Okay, we have our Canadian 8 with 2 different endings. Here's the first one. And one more time with the Canadian 8. And here's your second ending with the rock step. One more time with the rock step. Okay, and then we have our train step. Here's just the train doubles. And now the train step with the 5 runs. Choo, choo. And if you think about that pattern while you do it, you got your 5 runs. Here we go. And a 5, single, single, 5, single, single, step. That's moves from part two.